Welcome in, everybody, to Gallo Arena in Bourne. We're watching this Cape Cod High School hockey game of the week, playoff edition. It's Falmouth against Walpole. We've gotten on just a little bit late here because of the almost 15-minute traffic holdup from the Bourne Rotary to Gallo. Only a half mile, took 15 minutes. We got in here, it's packed to the gills. And Walpole has just scored the first goal. You saw it, you didn't hear it. But the goal scored by Joe Verderber. On the first power play of the game, it was a penalty to Kevin Coyne. And Gallo Arena tonight is, at least for this game, divided into two sections on the right. Those are the Walpole supporters on the left. In the student section, they're decked in white, rooting for Falmouth. They just witnessed the first goal in Falmouth. It's not for them. They're the home team in this one, and they are the remaining highest seed. The 9th seeded Falmouth team beating number 1 Hingham, a team that lost in a Super 8 play-in game. They beat them here at Gallo over the weekend. Thrilling 3-2 final. Now they take on the lower seeded Walpole Rebels. And here, let's go Rebels. Amped up this Walpole supporting group by the power play goal. It was just scored right off the face-off. They say, we're not worried, the Falmouth fans. And why should they? This has been such a resilient team this season. Has notched a lot of big wins. They clinched the first ever Cape and Islands Atlantic League title over rival Barnstable. Then they beat Barnstable in the first round of the playoffs. They got their arch rival in the first round. They handled that. And they handled the number 1 seeded Hingham Harbormen. So this is just more adversity for this Falmouth team to try and overcome. Semi-final of the South Division 1. One more win and they're on to TD Garden in Boston if they can get this one. Falmouth with some trouble on the zone entry. It is packed here, up here in this arena, this alumni corner as well. Got the Falmouth student broadcast up here. We might have to make some adjustments in the second period. We'll figure that out in a little bit. It's 1-0 Walpole for now. Jack Braga, you saw the, you didn't hear him, but before that power play goal was scored by Walpole, you saw a couple of really terrific saves from Jack Braga, including one on the doorstep. Jack Braga, the freshman goaltender, huge in that game against Hingham. I haven't seen the game against Barnstable. I did see that. I was here obviously for the game against Hingham, and he was big in that one. We've just seen some big contact. Falmouth is throwing hits in this contest. Joe Cox just got hit hard by Aaron Schlesinger, one of the 2 Schlesingers on this Falmouth team. Puck behind the Falmouth net. Onto the near side now. Back down to the corner. Attempting to control it unsuccessfully for Walpole was Ethan McDonough. Now this is grabbed by the captain of Walpole, thrown out in front there by Liam Fisher. That didn't work out for Walpole, and now penalties coming up to Walpole. First power play of the game for Falmouth. Here, Walpole doesn't like that call. Raised up the tripod a little bit, hope that helps. Almost halfway through the first period. Penalty to number 10 for Walpole, Colin Birch.
Walpole penalty to number 10, Colin Birch.
All right, so here we watch the Falmouth power play go to work. 7:31. This is controlled by Falmouth. It's passed along. It's going to be Nick Champagny giving it, and then the rip from the left point. That's blocked. Shot taken by Kyle Souza. And we'll leave the camera fixed to the far end here. Attempted zone entry there, didn't work out for Jake McKenzie, and it's cleared once again for Walpole. The Walpole Rebels wearing the blue and orange jerseys, dark blue. Stone Devlin catches this clear attempt in his own zone. He'll give it on for Jake McKenzie. He had a couple of goals in the game against Hingham. And the quick pass ahead, here's Devlin, and he can't get that one on net. This goes out of play. Let me tell you, our sponsor for this game is Carpet Barn, Carpet One, Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor with 3 convenient locations in Falmouth, Mashpee, and Hyannis. Your source for carpet, luxury vinyl, hardwood, tile, laminate, and more. Visit Carpet Barn, Carpet One, Falmouth.com for more details. Or call 508-296-8189. It's 1-0 Walpole on the power play goal from Joe Verderber. Now it's Walpole killing off a penalty here. Power play's halfway over for Falmouth. Worked to the left point and sliding along the line. Now passing it to Jake McKenzie was Tommy Peterson. Now Peterson gets it back and gives it into the left circle. But this man moves out, now back in. Shot by Harry Hennessy was blocked. Falmouth able to keep this in for now. Walpole getting it back. We're down to a half minute on the power play. A poke check in the neutral zone allows Falmouth to come back in here. This is one of the McDonald's that carried it deep. Darren. Now it's out for the point shot that goes wide from Tommy Peterson. Was blocked a little bit in front, going wide. Shoveled along near side now. And down to 15 seconds on the Falmouth power play. Rung around, kept in on the line by Tommy Peterson. And now Walpole repossessing, and they are able to get it out. Not all the way down. But the power play is now over for Falmouth. Down to 5.5 minutes in the first. Avoiding a larger check there was Jake McKenzie. Puck played around the end boards. And then poked along near side by Cole Johnson. As Falmouth tries to keep it in. Now loose puck in neutral, chased down. Nice recovery there by Kevin Coyne. And then passed on and out from Tommy Peterson. And whistle and a stoppage. Absolutely crazy, nutty noise in this Gallo Arena where there is not one seat to be had. I think it was when the microphone was off, they made an announcement. They said, if you can't find a seat, you got to leave. I've never heard that before. They are bleachers here at Gallo. Shot. That's a glove save from Cole Johnson. Maybe that was a good time as any to tell you, as it was huge scramble time for Hughes Curley to get up here. But the goaltender for Walpole is Jack Curran, number 1 on the opposite end of the ice. We'll see him down here in the second period. Curran, the goaltender for the Walpole Rebels. It's a face-off win for Falmouth in the offensive zone. It is played along, and it's going to be recovered by Walpole. They're going to try to escape this pressure, and actually it went back. No pursuit there for the Walpole player, allowing Kyle Souza to blast. Didn't go on goal. Kept alive here by Falmouth, though, on that shot that came in deep. Now it does bleed across the line for Walpole, and this will be charged ahead. And this man's going to shoot. He's going to miss. That's Tommy Frucy, F-R-U-C-I. Lobbed into the Falmouth zone by a man who's going to stutter here, but head off for the change eventually. Liam Fisher. No, actually, he's going to stay out there. Fisher made that decision, the captain. Now this touches somebody on the Falmouth bench. The whistle and the stoppage with 4:05 remaining here in the first period. Still the 1-0 lead for Walpole. Face-off win for Falmouth. 4 minutes to go in this first period. Walpole fans make some more noise. About an hour drive or so for folks from Walpole. Go down I-95, then the travel down I-495. Dumped in from the neutral zone by Kevin McElhaney. And Falmouth able to get it right out. Stone Devil in the pass. Nick Champagne got turned around a little bit, but then he catches the clearing attempt and makes a move by one man. Can't get that one on goal. Walpole's doing a good job of blocking shots, making it really difficult for Falmouth, the Clippers, to get anything on Kerr in that goaltender. That's why it took us so long to mention his name. Now this is going to be brought in. One man will take this deep for Walpole and then play it around to the far half board. Stone Devil and checked by Ryan McGlynn. And now here's Falmouth getting it out. And here's a man in the offensive zone, made the move, Eric Wainwright, one of two Xaverian players that comes from Xaverian to Falmouth. Eric Wainwright, as he was trying to make the move there. Dumped in by Stone Devlin, who's heading off for the change. Darren McDonald for Falmouth couldn't spit it out in front. Harry Hennessy in support. Hennessy gets wrapped up, played out in front. Walpole takes this opportunity to clear. Now stumped back in by Falmouth. And the clearing attempt kept in. Shot missing from Kyle Souza. Goes to the near side. Darren McDonald was in on the forecheck. It goes back to the line for Jack Hamilton's shot. That misses. Hamilton and Nick Champagne are the two captains on this Falmouth team. And this is icing on Walpole, down to 2:08 remaining in the first period. Just 3 more games, 3 more wins for this Falmouth team in order for them to win the Division I championship. Trying to get back on top after a while since the last one. They're going to have to score at least 1 goal here for this game to be back tied. They'll need 2 goals in this one to win. Battle for it in the Falmouth zone. The Walpole student section makes noise. Shot from the point, and Braga's got it. Coming from Colin Birch. This will be a face-off in the Falmouth zone. With 1:33 to go in the first. And Falmouth gets the face-off win, but they can't clear. Braga watches that one just whistle by. Big hit, right behind the net. Hard for me to see. Nick Champagne passing it up and not connecting. This is going to be icing on Falmouth. We'll put this face-off back in the Falmouth zone. Face-off win for Walpole this time. Shot just misses. Players locked up near side. Now a turnover. Falmouth gets it back. Passed up. 1 minute to go in the first. And then played ahead, and this is going to be another icing on Falmouth. Well, it was a nice passing sequence there until it wasn't. Max McDonald, Max McDonald's taking a skate back. So is Darren McDonald and Harry Hennessy. So this top line is going to come out there. It's been Nick Champagne and Stone Devlin, and they've had a little bit of replacement situation on the third line. But here it's going to be Jake McKenzie out there with them. Kyle Souza and Eric Wainwright are out there as well. Wainwright actually has been on this first line. They've got 4 wingers out there. And we've gotten this delay, and I don't know what the delay is for. The referee is talking to the Falmouth bench. I don't know This is about making sure the right guys are out there. All right, Falmouth wins the face-off again in their zone. They're going to try and get this out of their zone this time without the icing. Jake McKenzie is wrapped up below us. Court's free, collected, wristed, and that just deflected wide off of Kevin McElhaney. More than contact behind the Falmouth bench. Passed up. And if you can barely hear the whistle, it is another icing on Falmouth with 31.7 seconds to go here in the first. I'm sorry, I'm not identifying the hits that are happening behind the Falmouth bench. I just can't see them. You can see them though, and you can hear how the Falmouth student section feels about them. Face-off win for Falmouth. This is a better one. Stone Devlin, Nick Champagny on the wing. Half minute to go in the first. And this is going to be an offensive zone draw for Falmouth. That Champagny shot. Falmouth hasn't gotten a lot of them in this first period. Jack Horan makes that save, and it deflects out of play. You're watching this Cape Cod High School hockey game of the week. You're watching this as early as Friday evening. We have the tape delay rule for the MIA. Face-off win for Falmouth, but the shot won't go on net from Jake McKenzie. It was blocked. Another block for Walpole. As puck comes in on Curran. What the heck happened there? I'm not sure, but whatever happened. Didn't see it. I looked down for a second. It is going to be a face-off again here in the Falmouth zone, and we're feeling a little bit like the end of a basketball game here in this first period concluding. It's been forever and a minute for this last minute of play. Thrown out in front. No. Declan Hunter couldn't do it for Walpole. Along the far side, and back deep, and first period's over. 1-0. Walpole over Falmouth in the South Division 1 MIAA Boys Hockey semifinal. Take a break and come back. We're back here at Gallo Arena. It's the second period of this Cape Cod High School hockey game of the week, playoff edition. Falmouth against Walpole. After one period of play, it's 1-0 Walpole. We're early here in the second. Falmouth continues to rough up Walpole. That's a big hit. Declan Hunter from Jake McKenzie. Walpole getting this out. And it'll be skimmed ahead by Jason Finkelstein. Falmouth getting it back though, playing it out. And here is Stone Devlin. Couldn't pass it out in front. Wanted to get that to Eric Wainwright, but the sliding blocked by the Walpole player. And now puck in on Jack Horan, and he makes the save. Falmouth buzzing here. Walpole's going to take the icing. All right, we made some adjustments. Not great adjustments, but what do we think here? All right, what if we raise it up even higher? I think the higher up it goes, the better off we are. There's Walpole getting it out of its zone. We've played 3.5 minutes of the second period. This will be a shot that misses. It's offside on Walpole. And that stops things. Here early in the second. First period goal on the power play from Joe Venderber. Neutral zone face-off. It's sent into the Falmouth zone. This will be a clear attempt, unsuccessful from Jake McKenzie. Shot goes off the glass from Walpole. Centering attempt unsuccessful, and McKenzie has it. 2 goals for McKenzie in the game against Hingham. Out to center. Falmouth player getting obstructed here. They're going to say offside. But does Falmouth deserve a power play here? Trying to get in there and having trouble because of the obstruction was Aaron Schlesinger. They're not going to call that though. Nick Champagny stepping out in front, backhanding it, on goal! Covered, melted down by Jack Curran. Ain't nothing like it, the atmosphere of a game like this in hockey or any sport. This place is so loud and energetic. And it's awesome. Puck below us. Doug Ford, Stone Devlin, Nick Champagny working in tight quarters. Champagny watches as Devlin continues on here. Got away from his man. Devlin giving it to Champagny, back to Devlin. And Champagny, a quick pass back to Devlin. And eventually Walpole's had enough of this passing. And they get it out. And now here's a chance the other way. But a good catch up. I don't mean the bottle of condiments on Declan Hunter from Jake McKenzie. Falmouth goes back the other way. Stone Devlin passes out in front, and he couldn't get the connection to Eric Wainwright. Now Walpole gets it back out, and this is skated the other way, and the pass will be gobbled up by Falmouth as it was carried ahead by Mark Hersham. Didn't work out for Walpole there. This is going to go in on Jack Braga, the goaltender. That puck played in from neutral from the Rebels. And now, who's got it? Thing in neutral in his area there for Hersham. Falmouth almost able to take advantage. We're down to 9 minutes and change in the second period. Still the 1 goal only. Shot, save, rebound, score! Ethan McDonough. Walpole up 2-0. For a moment, it looked like Braga was going to get over to that one. But McDonough pounds in the rebound to double up the lead for Walpole.
Walpole goal scored by number 22, Ethan McDonough. Assisted by number 3, Tom Brucci. Number 18, Joe Cox. Time of the goal, 5:58 for the second period.
Now this Falmouth team has more work to do. Tommy Peterson plays it far side out. And sent back in by Walpole, offside on the Walpole Rebels. 8:24 remaining in the second period. Here's Stone Devlin, wrister. Easily deflected out of play by Jack Curran, goaltender for Walpole. Falmouth winning the offensive zone draw with a shot from Darren McDonald, beg your pardon, Jake McKenzie was blocked. Pass out to neutral. And skated up the near, far wing. Eric Wainwright got it out in front, and it was Nick Champagny getting a backhander. That wouldn't go on goal. Champagny still with this, and one versus a couple. And unable to keep that in at the point was Kyle Souza. Falmouth making a recovery in its own zone. And this is skated back out. This is McKenzie. Jake McKenzie. Wrister. Save. Stone Devlin couldn't settle down the rebound. Falmouth keeps on here. Nick Champagny point. Drags. Shoots. Save. Rebound. Score! Jake McKenzie. Falmouth has cut the lead for Walpole in half at 2-1. And Jake McKenzie is hot, hot, hot. Two goals against Hingham, another one here. And talk about the patience from Champagny at the point. Thought about shooting, held on, little drag, then he got it on goal. And McKenzie was able to get the rebound in home. And here's Falmouth again. Pass out in front, that one's way too hot. And you think Darren McDonald was amped up a little bit there. He just wanted to pass that out in front and put way too much on that. And that brings the Falmouth student section alive. Brings them to life. McDonald, Darren getting it out to neutral. This is Harry Hennessy, one-on-one. Hennessy slips on by. Hennessy throws it out in front. Further on now. Controlled. Darren McDonald waited too long. Dashed off a stick. Kept in. Sits there. Hennessy. Shot. Save. Rebound. Save. Curran. Falmouth has activated here. Middle stages of the second. Face off to the left of Jack Curran. Stone Devlin passed out in front. Unable to handle that one was Jake McKenzie. This is going to be a turnover to McKenzie. Glove save. Curran. They would have had to call a contractor to fix the roof if that one went in. A turnover that went right almost as a perfect pass to McKenzie. And a great glove save from Curran, his best, I would say. Falmouth, we only had them as at about 5 shots in the first period. They got more here in the second. And McKenzie, watch him go. McKenzie loads it up. Shoot, that's blocked. Sat there in the circle and cleared out by Walpole's Kevin McElhaney. And Jake McKenzie kills this man on Kilimanjaro. Declan Hunter felt the thunder. Here's Darren McDonald. Passes out in front. It goes for Stone Devlin, and he can't handle that one cleanly. Yeah, Walpole players in his grill. Devlin, wow, what a great effort he is doing there with a guy that's a little bigger than him, Liam Fisher. He held on as long as he could. Dumped back in from neutral for Falmouth. Here's Darren McDonald. McDonald takes it out to the line, not pursued, gives it on, shot from the circle, and that's a save made for Curran on the shot from Jonah Schlesinger. 5.5 to go in the second. McDonald, Darren. Twists it into the corner for Harry Hennessy. And Jonas Schleisinger unable to keep it in at the point due to the problem from Declan Hunter. Now Tommy Peterson for Falmouth gets it out to neutral, and this is going to be icing on the Falmouth Clippers. .5:12 to go in the second. The goal from Jake McKenzie has made this a 2-1 game. Out of play. This is going to be a face-off remaining in the Falmouth zone, down to 5:04 in the second. Face-off win for Walpole. It's a shot on goal, and the save is made by Jack Braga. Loose puck in the Falmouth zone. Logged out by Kevin Coyne. Number 22, Coyne gets some hooks. Gets it almost out in front for the Cole Johnson pass that didn't work out. And it's kept in by Jake McKenzie, they say. And I believe rightfully so. Goes back deep. Played far side by Mark Hersham, excuse me. Now down to the corner below, stashed along, and kept in again by Falmouth. McKenzie, shot! Jack Curran with the save. Jake McKenzie, a great effort there to keep it in and shoot it all in one motion. Sponsorship for this game, Carpet Barn, Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor. With 3 convenient locations in Falmouth, Mashpee, and Hyannis. Exclusive carpet brands including Bigelow Stainmaster, Lee's, Tigressa, Resista, Innovia Extreme Clean, Invincible, Rustic River, Hydrotech, Belterra Tile, Laminate for Life, and Voyager Exotic Floors. Visit Carpet Barn, carpet1falmouth.com, 508-296-8189. Here's another icing called in this one. It is going to be a face-off back in the Walpole zone. With 4:12 to go in the second. Falmouth folks anxious, but making noise nonetheless. Face off to the left of Curran. Won cleanly by Falmouth. McKenzie shot blocked in front. Stone Devlin couldn't find it in time. Walpole gets it out to neutral. And now it goes on further in. Tom Frucci getting the touch. Frucci behind, just plays it along. This will go to Stone Devlin for Falmouth, and he'll play it behind his net, and now it's controlled by Tommy Peterson. More passing for Falmouth to get it out. Will roll down and not icing on Falmouth. Stone Devlin in pursuit, trying to get this off his man. This goes as a turnover. It's Eric Wainwright. Wainwright passes. Stone Devlin catches on the circle, shoots, it's blocked. And here's the keep in by Jack Hamilton. The move from Nick Champagny, he spins. Nick Champagny double teamed and cleared out by Walpole, and this is icing on Walpole. 3:21 to go in the second. Nick Champagny joining the 100-point club, passing that plateau this season, the senior. And all game, this seems like he's been double or triple teamed. Stone Devlin as well. They've really covered those two guys. Face-off win for Falmouth. Darren McDonald, a little juking there, and finally shoveled it to the far half wall. Using the glass is Kevin McElhaney, but they're going to blow this dead because the puck went out of play. Another face-off in the Walpole zone. This time the Rebels controlling. And this time, Falmouth not keeping it in. And they're going to say no icing here, so Braga's going to come out to play it. And it goes to a quiet space of the ice. Not much quiet in this game. Now it's a 2-on-1 for Falmouth. It's carried near side. Shot, glove, save is made. The McDonalds Max, the puck carrier. Darren watching. Max, the right-handed shot. And took a good one. And that glove comes out from Curran, and it's had to a few times in this game. Falmouth wins this face-off, but eventually Walpole with the control, and it's going to be a puck out of the Walpole zone. Stone Devlin couldn't get that for Nick Champagny. 2.5 minutes to go in the second period. Still got another period of hockey remaining in this one. Stone Devlin receives this neutral and actually goes off his stick, and it'll be chased deep. This will work out. Unable to center that was Kyle Souza. Devlin comes in. Walpole getting it back off the far side boards and further out. Nice work there between Tom Frucci and Ben Quinn. And the puck out in front, turning, firing, and that one won't go for Ethan McDonough's. Got what is currently the go-ahead goal. Now Nick Champagny for Falmouth. Shoots, just missing, past the near post. And it's pumped back deep by Tommy Peterson. And Peterson keeps this in on the clear attempt from Declan Hunter. 100 seconds to go in the second. Liam Fisher for Walpole. Stings it off the far side boards and down. And this is icing on the Walpole Rebels. I am impressed by myself as broadcaster in the Eastern Hockey League that I have not one single time so far said Walpole Express. Perhaps I've jinxed myself here. Face off to the left, the Walpole Rebel goaltender Jack Curran. Having to deal with the direct noise from the Falmouth fans to his left. It's a face-off win for Falmouth, but unable to keep this in the zone is Jake McKenzie. He'll give it on over to the near side. Now this is the zone entry, and it'll be spun deep by Max McDonald. 2 Falmouth players below the goal line. Control here by Darren McDonald. McDonald gets it out to the point. This will be a shot that doesn't make it on goal from Tommy Peterson. Peterson controlling on the line. He'll give it to Harry Hennessy, who's waiting. Hennessy sends it onto the near side. Darren McDonald cycles it for Max McDonald. Back for Darren. And back off the boards for Max. Max flips it behind. Harry Hennessy sends it out in front. Taken by Walpole, cleared. And motoring out through center is Tommy Peterson putting on the back skate. Giving it to Max McDonald. McDonald doesn't get all that dump-in attempt. Walpole can't clear initially. And the second time as well. 3 guys in for Falmouth, making sure that stays in. Harry Hennessy, the bomb save is made by Jack Curran. That glove comes out from Curran again. Man, it's been good. .39.5 seconds remaining in the second period. Walpole getting it out. Chase for the puck through neutral. Watch out. Ethan McDonough. They got to get back here. McDonough, the shot, and Braga makes the save. Less than a half minute to go in the second. Watch out for this puck. Where's it going? Stays in play, believe it or not. This is McDonough for Walpole. Going into offensive ice. He's slowed down a little bit by Jake McKenzie. McDonough continues to pursue. And now it is on the far half wall. Played along here, taken back by Falmouth. Here's Jake McKenzie, 4 seconds left. McKenzie's got to shoot. He does, it's blocked. And offside is the call here with 1.9 seconds left. We're going to go into the intermission with the score as it is. Barring miracle, 2-1 is the score for Walpole. And this Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week is going to take the break and rejoin you for the third period. It's going to be a thriller. Falmouth needs 1 to tie. We'll be back. Welcome back to Gallo Arena. We have 1 more period to play in regulation. Falmouth against Walpole. Walpole looking to go to the final of here. Falmouth, the higher seed. Clippers trail 2-1. And we're going to get this game tied. The goal from Jake McKenzie got them within 2-1. After Walpole went up 2-0. 1 goals from Joe Vanderberg and Ethan McDonough. And this Falmouth student section has been all game loud again. This is going to be dumped in, finishing a check. On Kevin Coyne there was Liam Fisher. Now puck in the Falmouth zone, a center there it goes on from Joe Cox. Another shot won't go. Now an offering from the point, blocks. A pass out. Liam Fisher shot. Fisher hopping up before that made that hit on Coyne. Then he was heading off for the chain, so it was somebody else. That was Fisher though that just took the shot. Just a moment ago. Face off win for Walpole. Falmouth able to get it out. Darren McDonald blocks this. McDonald goes on now. McDonald throws it right off Jack Braga. He steered it away. Beg your pardon, Jack Curran. A couple jacks. Curran, the goaltender for Walpole. His glove has been very good. He made a number of good glove saves in the second after the Jake McKenzie goal. Brought Falmouth to life. Trying to get us ahead. Jack Hamilton. Walpole getting it back. Shot's going to go wide of Jack Braga from Ryan McGlynn. Far side, Harry Hennessy. Couldn't get past the wall of Walpole. And so Falmouth's going to go backwards here a little bit. Trying to escape the forecheck, can't do it. Hennessy now finally. It is gotten out, the pass. McDonald. Now, it's Jack Hamilton ripping in for Falmouth to the offensive zone. And Falmouth tries to keep this pinned up, can't do it. They're down into the Falmouth zone. Is this going to be icing maybe? No. On the end boards by Kyle Souza to the far side. A little nudge off the far side boards by Cole Johnson. And that man gets slowed down. It's Kevin Coyne. Maybe there was a little bit of interference there. There's been hardly anything in the way of penalties all in this one. I've only got 1 for Walpole, none for Falmouth. Oh no, 1 for Falmouth actually. I think just 1 for both teams. Oh, now watch out. Neutral zone getting back to stop Declan Hunter there was Kyle Souza. Shot from the point, won't go on goal. Walpole with another crack at this. Shot though from Declan Hunter, blocked in the circle. And now here's Falmouth getting it out. McKenzie makes a move. Jake McKenzie shoots. Right on goal. Save is made by Jack Curran. And it's cleared out a play from Walpole. And they're going to get defensive zone draw here. Welcome back. Everything's crazy here. The second time I forgot to turn the microphone on. I'm sorry. We're 3.5 minutes into the third. Falmouth still trails 2-1 to Walpole. Shot pushed just wide from Ethan McDonough. 2-1 Walpole leads, carrying over from the second period. Walpole got the first 2. Falmouth responded. The goals for the Rebels, Joe Vanderberg, Ethan McDonough, Jake McKenzie for Falmouth. And now here in the third period, it's been a little bit of back and forth. Played at the Walpole line, this is offside. I don't think I said anything dramatically important in the first couple of minutes. Do you remember? Did I say anything that sounded like it needs to be repeated? No? Save some battery on the microphone, that's good. Yeah, there you go. score has been registered here in the third. This is the semifinals of the MIAA Boys Hockey South Division 1 bracket. Winner of this one goes to the final, and then it's on to TD Garden. Puck goes off the side of the net from Liam Fisher. Now Max McDonald gets it out for Falmouth, and Harry Hennessy on the far sideboards lost it. And this is cleared out of play from Walpole. And it's going to be a face-off in their zone, down to 10:24 in this third period. The goaltending. A couple of jacks. Braga for Falmouth. Curran for Walpole. Curran made a number of good glove saves in the second period after Falmouth got on the scoreboard to keep his team ahead. Dumped into the Falmouth zone. Nobody on Jack Hamilton as he tries to get it out, but there's Walpole with a couple of guys to get it back. And a step back in front, unsuccessful was Declan Hunter. Good defense from Falmouth. Pass across the circles was kicked. And then a shot from the point was a save from Braga. And Hunter got it back out in front, but it's bouncing around. And Falmouth's eventually going to control here. Hamilton will still hold. And finally get it up for Harry Hennessy, and right along the line this pass from Max McDonald. He's going to backhand it in, and his route was taking him to the bench for the change. 9.5 minutes to go in the third. Declan Hunter dumping it in for Walpole. In on Jack Braga. He's going to hold on. That gets us down to 9 minutes and 20 seconds here in the third. Falmouth, the last team in the Cape and Islands, remaining in the playoffs. Walpole can't get this one on net. It's a block. Looks like a painful one for Kyle Souza. Now Stone Devlin out. In support, Nick Champagny had to lower his shoulder to avoid a big hit. Along the kick plate, and it goes back for the feet shuffle and the pump back deep by Kyle Souza. Now Jake McKenzie pitches in. It's loose, and it bleeds out the center. And this will be controlled by a Walpole skater who goes ahead. He'll shoot, and it's on a block. Not getting that one on goal was Ethan McDonough, thanks to the block from Kyle Souza. Now Souza has it, and backpedaling into his own zone will give it over number 17 from Falmouth, Jake McKenzie. McKenzie can't drive that one on goal from the wall. Falmouth has to go back in its own zone here, and it's going to be a shot on goal. Despite the best efforts from Souza there, the shot did get on there from Ryan McGlynn. Still battling for it. Eventually controlled here by Souza for the Clippers. Off the glass. In neutral. Souza playing defense here as the puck went back to him, played it into the fray. One of the alternate captains, McKenzie. Skating through center. Crossing the line offside on Falmouth. It is the call, 7:33 to go in the third. Sponsorship for this game is Carpet Barn, Carpet One, Floor and Home. One store for your perfect floor with 3 convenient locations in Falmouth, Mashpee, and Hyannis. Exclusive warranty options up to the life of the installation to cover any possible soils or stains. Carpet Barn, Carpet One offers a healthier living flooring installation system, the first antimicrobial flooring installation system to keep allergens, dust, mildew, and mold away. Visit Carpet Barn, CarpetOneFalmouth.com or call 508-296-8189. Less than 7.5 minutes to go in the third, and it's a 2-1 lead remaining for Walpole. And we're going to get a stoppage of play here. 7:17 remaining in the third period. neutral for Falmouth. Go back. Falmouth gets this in onside, but it's broken up. And the travel in there by Jack Hamilton. This is going to be backhander. Save is made by Braga from Tom Frucci. He was the guy that broke it up, and he wound up getting that shot. Played to the far side and kept it on the line. Brister won't get on net. It's deflected out of play from Tommy Peterson. And we're down to 6 minutes and 39 seconds here in the third. Falls, and we'll get it around to the far half forwards. And shot. Braga makes a save off the post! Oh, it somehow doesn't go! Are you kidding? I don't believe that! I can't believe Walpole didn't just take a 3-1 lead. Braga made a save. It went off the post. Not in that order. Now rushed the other way by Eric Wainwright. Wainwright pursues, despite the effort from Liam Fisher to get it off his stick. The sequence was post, save, and then it wouldn't go after that. They were digging away, and Statue of Liberty time for Curran the other way, the goaltender for Walpole. Kyle Souza's shot somehow got on goal. Look at all the traffic that was in front of the Walpole goalie. Walpole's got to be asking themselves many different ways how they didn't just score that one. It was Lucer's bouncing through in the crease there, man. Tanner. Walpole can't get the shot. Less than 6 minutes to go in the third. This is Darren McDonald. Well, plenty of speed. He's got support from the wingers. McDonald will shovel it back. It's going to go Tommy Peterson's shot. That's a save. I believe that was a save. They're going to say this is onside for the pursuit down to the corner below us by Walpole's Ethan McDonough. That one won't go in front. It was stolen away by Max McDonald. And now it's Hennessy the other way. He can't control this one. He's trying to get it back. This is going to go for Peterson to golf it deep. Or he tried to. It didn't go deep. Knocked down of bodies. Falmouth controls in neutral. 5 minutes to go in the third. Jack Hamilton, Stone Devlin trying to run with it, lost it. Tommy Peterson off the far side boards, and circling back here is Stone Devlin. Devlin trying to break on through. It goes back for Jack Hamilton. He's going to send it deep, almost off the boards perfectly for Stone Devlin, who's now got it behind. He's going to step on the goal line. He's going to bonk it off the boards. Tommy Peterson back to Devlin. Oh, but man, it's Hamilton. He had to turn for that one. He couldn't keep it in. We're going to keep this affixed on the far side here. Hamilton a little nudge ahead. This will be motored in by Kevin Corn. They're going to stay offside. If you can even hear that whistle. And I don't know about that one, but they say offside on Falmouth.
Your attention, please. At the conclusion of the game, will the Walpole fans please exit the bleachers to your left? The Falmouth fans, please exit the bleachers to your right.
Feeling this is going to go back into the Falmouth offensive zone, so let's keep this camera fixed on a little bit of a zoom. See how this goes. We got a penalty coming up. Is it? No, it's not. So it was delayed offside. Falmouth holds on here. They have just not called hardly any, and why not? This is the playoffs. You got to be really sure. Max McDonald able to stash it deep and chase. And it sits there on the end boards, moves a little bit with a loose stick down there. That's going to influence this. With less than 4 minutes to go. Loose puck. Going into the slot area. Bragg is still in his net. Almost the home run pass there. Hennessy dumps it back in. Falmouth's in the process of sending its top line out there. Whistle go down into the Falmouth zone. Players coming together as that puck went by. Jake McKenzie is slapped. This is going to go as a good long pass for Stone Devlin. At least for him to pursue. He couldn't handle it quite that cleanly. Oh, and Nick Champagne, he couldn't get the shot. Got spun around. Puck wound up going over to Stone Devlin. Jake McKenzie along the line. Wrister from the top of the circle, taken by Souza, was blocked. McKenzie, Stone Devlin, that one's blocked. Walpole's blocking them all. Wainwright turned around as he looked for that pass on the boards. Declan, Hunter, pursuing, getting muscle on the far side. Spending some energy here now defensively. 2.5 to go in a game. And oh man, I'm looking at Kyle Souza. He's gassed. He's heading back and it goes back to Souza. Of course, he wants to go back for the change. And he's not going to be able to. He's got to go back. Kyle Souza slaps the stick down. He's not happy. And the whistle blows. What is the whistle for here? I'm not sure. We have a face-off coming up in the
Your attention,
Walpole
please.
zone.
When exiting the parking lot, please do not use the entrance. Follow traffic around the building to get to the exit. Thank you, guys.
Both teams with their timeouts. I know the microphone wasn't plugged in. We're not even going to worry about it. Hope you've enjoyed at least the view. If not, maybe at least hearing the play-by-play. We got a timeout called. And we're down to 2:13 in the third. It's been crazy here at Gallo Arena. Just gonna pretend like it's been in the whole time. Walpole. The fans make noise. They're 2 minutes, 13 seconds away. There's the noise from Falmouth. Here comes the face-off in the Walpole zone. Bragg of the goaltender. It's going to go for the extra skater. Falmouth's going to start this right now. We're in crunch time with the extra skater out there for Falmouth. Jake McKenzie throws it out in front. Not sure what that went off of. Kyle Souza. Nice job there on the line. That could have been bad for Falmouth. Nick Champagne controls. Sends it deep. We got 100 seconds to go in the third. Kyle Souza. Jake McKenzie rips off the glass. That stick down there is going to help. But this is clear. And a race for the puck. No. They blow the whistle. And they say hand pass on Walpole. That is a break for Falmouth. Hand pass is called.
No hand pass.
A hand pass is called. Another timeout called. Here we go, 1 minute, 21 seconds to go in the third period. Falmouth, their season here on the line. Last remaining team on the Cape and Islands in the playoffs on the boys' side. Got the Falmouth Dennis Yarmouth game coming up on the girls' side. Here we go, extra skater out in front. No. Nick Champagny here, controlling, passing. Jake McKenzie slips by, can't shoot it on goal. It sits there in the slot. It's Champagny. He falls. He's able to get it down low into the circle for Eric Wainwright. And now this is going to be Stone Devlin passing. Kyle Souza looking for was that a backdoor pass and wound up, I think, being a save. Controlled here. Wainwright gives it. McKenzie, 40 seconds to go. Steered out in front. And it's going to be a race for the puck. And Souza's got to hustle. Deep in his own zone. Falmouth will get this back out. Less than a half minute to go. Devlin to pass. Champagny, they're onside. Shot won't get on net. Champagny will take another crack at it. 15 seconds left. This is it. 10 seconds. Tied up in the corner. Dugout. Wraparound won't go. 3 seconds left. It's out. And Walpole's going to win. The Walpole Rebels beat the Falmouth Clippers. Let me tell you something. This Falmouth team has played with so much heart this season. And they played as hard as they could in this one. Great goaltending this postseason from freshman Jack Braga. Great leadership from the seniors on this team. What a playoff for Jake McKenzie. And what a ride it's been. But on the boys' side, there's no longer any Cape and Islands teams left. So now we turn our attention to Falmouth Dennis girls, as they're going to play on Friday. And we'll see how that goes. But here, the final score, 2-1. Falmouth loses to Walpole. Walpole's on to the South Division 1 championship. And they're 2 wins away from winning it all. Should be especially noted that, you know, a few years ago, this Falmouth team lost a couple of kids. A couple of players on their team. And they still have worn patches to remember them. Owen Higgins, James Lapworth, seniors on this team. North Wilson, Jonas Schlesinger, Eric Wainwright, Jack Hamilton, Jake McKenzie, Nick Champagny, James Marathas, who we didn't hear from tonight. You know how much their careers have meant to play in honor of those players who are no longer with us. They play for them, they play for themselves, they play for their teammates, and they played their hearts out this season. Congratulations on Falmouth Clippers boys hockey for the run they had. It's come up a little bit short here this season, but they're going to regroup and try this again next year. My name is Jim McCabe. Thank you so much for watching the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week this season, 2019-2020. It's not done yet. We got the girls on Friday, and we're going to be on for that one. But we're signing off now for Gallo Arena. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Bye-bye for now.